Hey everyone, my name is Talon-Sai and you are watching Sunday Gun Day. I hope you're all having a great Sunday so far. Today we're taking a look at a gun platform that I really haven't talked about a whole lot here on this channel. I may have done a video of a specific type of this gun in the past, but this one is completely new and different on its own. I've been meaning to add something kind of similar to this into my collection, but I don't know if this is the one for me yet, but we're gonna find out today. We're taking a look at this new offering from Beretta, the 92Xi. The Beretta 92Xi is one of the newest additions to the 92 family of products, featuring a new frame-mounted safety that offers an ambidextrous solution for easy handling, as well as a single-action only variant and various ergonomic enhancements. The 92Xi also includes the Extreme S flat-face trigger that is single-action only. The components of the trigger are DLC coated and they run a lightweight skeletonized hammer, which will hopefully make for a crisp trigger pull, with the option to go cocked and locked as well. The 92Xi also features a fiber optic front sight post for faster target acquisition and the option to mount an optic as well, making it a good choice for personal defense and competition. The checkered frame with enhanced grip panel texturing offers a fairly aggressive texture to maintain a consistent grip for recoil management and shot placement. One of the standout features of this gun is of course that ambidextrous frame-mounted safety, which apparently has been long awaited, but I've never owned a 92 before, so I can't really speak on that too much. This gun also features a premium H-series Cerakote finish, which should be super durable, corrosion resistant, and chemical resistant as well. The gun comes standard with 2 mags, a rail up front for mounting any kind of light or accessory, and I'm kind of liking it already. Now, I've been hearing all of your comments on this channel and my main channel. I know you guys want more videos here, but to be completely honest, it takes a lot of time out of my schedule and it costs me money, mainly because of the guns and the ammo. Luckily today, the ammo was provided by Norma, so huge shout out to them. If you guys are in the market looking for ammo, maybe you're just passing through your local gun store, if you see Norma ammo on the shelves, maybe give it a try because it's thanks to them that I'm able to make this video today. I'm gonna be shooting their range and training ammo. This is just some standard FMJ 9mm 124 grain, and this stuff should pair pretty nicely with the new 92Xi. All right, got 18 rounds loaded up, and these magazines are incredibly tight. I don't know if this is a 92 thing. Again, haven't shot many of these. This is the first one that I personally own, and it is very tight. Safety, ambidextrous, nice touch. Let's check out a first mag. Already very smooth right out of the box. I really like these. Let's do a 2 mag impression just to be safe. Alright guys, first mag impression of the Beretta 92Xi. If you've ever shot a 92 before, they really are a treat to shoot. They're very polished and smooth. This one is of course a little bit different, like with the safety on there and only being single action instead of double action, which these things are kind of known for originally. I guess we should start with the grip and work our way up. So the grip angle feels just like every other 92 that I've handled in the past. It's a very natural pointing firearm for me anyway. You guys probably know that I tend to carry and shoot Glocks quite often, and it's just something that I'm used to. However, this is a gun that you can pick up right out of the box and just shoot well right from the jump. The grip texturing on here feels great. The checkering in the front and rear isn't too aggressive, so I feel like I do have a good purchase on here. And then the checkering on the sides of the grips feels pretty good. I think it could be maybe a little bit more aggressive. I think if it gets any hotter out here and my hands start sweating, or if my hands are wet, muddy for any reason, I may struggle a little bit with the grip, but the recoil impulse on this thing is very smooth. Most 92s that I've shot are smooth shooters, and this one so far is no different. Now I do like the big accessory rail up front. Of course I don't have anything mounted there right now, but great platform to mount any kind of light. I would probably put a Surefire X300 on here. And then moving up to the slide, you do have front serrations on here, so depending on how you like to press check your gun, how you like to load your gun, you do have a nice grip purchase up on the front there. Of course you can come over the top as well. The sights on this thing are really nice. I do like that fiber optic front post, especially out here in the super bright sun on the range. It's very easy to find that sight picture, and maybe we'll do a little bit of running and gunning here to see how this thing performs while I'm on the move. You do have the option to put an optic on here, which is something that I would probably do in the future if I wanted to shoot this gun a lot more. But for right now, the sights look great, feel great. The rear dovetail is all black, but it does have serrations on there to cut down on any glare from the bright sunlight like we got out here today. Now apparently a slide safety, being ambidextrous on a gun like this, is something that was long awaited. Again, it's not something that I've really heard of before because this is not a platform that I shoot very often, but it's something that I can definitely get used to very easily. The skeletonized hammer on there is really nice, and the trigger pull, trigger shoe, everything about the trigger as of right now feels great, but I'm gonna save my thoughts on that once we put a couple more rounds through this gun. You know, one thing that I just noticed, you actually have a loaded chamber indicator. You guys may be able to see the red poking out of the side there, so that's kind of a cool touch. I saw a little bit of red poking out, so when this gun is chambered, you actually get an indicator on there, which is nice. So let's load up a couple more rounds. We'll work the 92Xi a little bit, get it hot, and I'll come back with my final impressions. Pocket reloads. Alright guys, final thoughts on the Beretta 92Xi. I really like this platform. I'm kind of glad that I have this now because it's a good comparison. These guns are tried and true. This one being new does have some of the new features, but so far I'm actually really liking them. I thought from the very beginning that I would prefer a double action Beretta like this. However, this thing has kind of grown on me just with like the 250 rounds that I just shot. I don't carry hammer fired guns very often, but of course with that slide safety on there, you can carry this thing cocked and locked. The trigger pull feels really nice. I'll bring you guys in here for a little bit of a close-up. The trigger shoe does feel fairly flat, although it does have a tiny bit of a curve to it, and there's a little bit of texturing across it as well, so you know exactly where your finger is falling. Ambidextrous safety, you can turn that off from either side. The take-up is super predictable back to a wall. There may be a tiny bit of creep. Hardly though, like hardly anything. The reset on here feels very nice. Of course, you're not feeling that much when you're shooting quickly. Very predictable to the wall. Yeah, there's like little to no creep at all. So although this is single action only, the trigger feels phenomenal. I kind of wish it was double action, because of course that's kind of what I'm used to when I have shot these in the past, but the gun was designed this way for a reason, cocked and locked, if that's how you like carrying a firearm like this. Now I think the gun is very accurate, however I am definitely very rusty because I haven't been out to the range much as of recently, but that can change of course in the future. I do like the fiber optic front sight on here, but I definitely think that I would shoot this better with an optic because that's generally the guns that I'm carrying, they all have optics on them. And I'm carrying striker fired guns, however I think this trigger is definitely better than any striker fire gun that I have in my EDC rotation right now. Now one thing that I should note is that I don't think these magazines like being dropped. I was trying to do a couple of just like simple pocket reloads there, which is a little bit difficult when you don't have a holster and you don't have a dedicated place for your magazines. But I had the bottom of the magazine, at least this one, pop off a couple times. You can probably see it's already a little bit chewed up. So if you're training with a gun like this, you may want to opt for some different mags. If you're dropping a spent magazine in the real world, obviously it doesn't matter quite that much, but they did loosen up over time. I mentioned in the beginning that they were very tight, so tight to a point that I would put in an 18 round filled mag, and if I would press the mag release, it was almost stuck inside of there. So they have loosened up quite a bit. They drop freely now, and that is nice. Just needs a little bit of breaking in. The action feels super smooth already. I will clean this gun up once I take it back home. And these are absolutely service pistols. You can use these things through a lot of different environments, and I think this will serve me for a long time to come. So I think that's all that I had on the Beretta 92Xi. If you guys have any questions on this thing, let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to answer anything as best as possible. Huge thank you again to Norma for supplying the ammo for today's video. Without ammo supplies like that, I wouldn't be able to make these videos, so thank you guys for sending that out. And that's all that I had for today. So if you guys are new to this channel, consider clicking subscribe, and I will talk to you in the next one.